morning, the internet. Today is day 2 of the 1 year of filming my life. So welcome, we made it to day 2. Let's hope I can do another 363 of these. I am currently waiting in line at the Amazon facility, and if you guys have ever wondered what the Amazon facility looks like, well, there you go. It looks like a bunch of cars and a bunch of packages and a lot of waiting. And there's my nifty little badge that tells people that I work for Amazon. So that's what I'm doing right now, just waiting and waiting. There was a time where these cars were backed up down the street and everyone had to wait at least an hour. And the thing about Amazon that sucks is, obviously you saw there, I'm technically an independent contractor, which means when I accept a shift, they pay me for a certain block of time. So the block that I have right now is from 11 to 2, which is 3 hours. But what they don't pay you for is the crazy amount of packages they give you. So then you end up going past the 2 o'clock mark and having to work hours for free. So that day, everyone was an hour late into their shift, and I started at 5:30 and did not end until 9 o'clock. So that was fun. So yeah, this is how my days usually go. I usually wake up around 7:30, drop Amanda off at work, go home, do something for 2 hours, and then I'm here at Amazon, this lovely, lovely facility. And yeah, so I will be back when something interesting or interesting happens. So it's 2:30, which means it took me more than the time allotted to deliver all those packages. And if you see in the back, there's still more. Those, I don't have to deliver them. They were ones that I wasn't able to deliver because, you know, apartment buildings are built like banks nowadays. Seriously, this building had 3 different gates to get into it. There was an officer of the law on the highway, and I'm not too familiar with Arizona's phone policy, but I don't think driving one-handed while shoving it in my face is considered okay. So just be on the safe side. Eventually I'll get one of those nifty little car mounts, and you'll just stick right there, and I'll be able to use 2 hands while I'm driving. You know, the good old 10 and 2. I was the oldest person in my driving class. I was 17 when I took my driving class, I believe. Maybe. No, I was 16. Even at that, I was still the oldest. If you guys don't know, in Idaho, you can get your license at 14 and a half. Now, I want all of you to think about any 14-year-olds that you know, and or think back to when you were 14. Now, picture yourself behind the wheel of a car. That's basically what the majority population of Idaho, that's what they are, is a bunch of really angsty 14-year-olds with brand new cars. It's terrifying. And so I was the oldest of 16, and I only missed 1 point on my driving test. I missed 1 point, and that was because I was self-conscious. I was going down a hill, and the speed limit was 45 going down the hill. So I was going, and I hit 47, but I didn't want to brake because I didn't want to brake too hard. You guys know what I mean. I didn't want to brake too hard and then freak out. The cars just go, dead stop in the middle of the street. So I just kept going, and I think I got up to like 55. Other than that, he said I did perfect. The way I met my instructor was also weird. As payment, he said, meet me at Burger King and buy me lunch. He was probably in his 60s, and 16-year-old me met him at Burger King and bought him lunch. So, if you're ever in Idaho and need driving lessons, I know a guy. You like them? That's good.
As the weather does cool down.
You're gonna have to get used to this.
It could warm me first.
Then it's not. Ooh, look at. They lit up the shuffleboards.
When the weather cools down and people actually want to visit us.
Oh, what? Oh, I didn't tell you to start recording. What? It just started recording when I said that you're hot.
Maybe you realize there was something interesting going to go on.
Why did you start recording? Stop recording. Stop. End recording. Record.
What's its name?
It doesn't have a name.
Cortana?
Cortana, stop it.
What did you learn about yourself today?
Why would you what? What did I learn about myself today?
Yeah.
I learned that that it really hurts when you get your finger cut, like caught in things. And the thing that I learned about myself from that is I can stay calm under pressure, but internally I am dying.
I don't know if I would say you were calm.
I was pretty calm.
Do you want to explain what happened?
Okay, so we have this, like, it's a lens cleaner for, like, or it's a screen cleaner, but it comes in, like, how, what are they called?
Clorox wipes.
How Clorox wipes come. But except the little thing where you pull, it goes, that thing, the little thing that you pull, it's supposed to, like, cut it off and then start another one. Well, it never works, and with those wipes, if you leave them in the air too long, they get gross and yellow. And so I always try and, like, push it down enough so I can close the lid. Well, the hole that it comes out of is probably no bigger than
the
like,
tip of your finger.
No, it's not bigger than that. It's small. It's probably like half the size of my finger. And it has 4 teeth that are triangles that go in like this. And so I was pushing down the tissue. I was pushing it down, and I didn't think it would get, I didn't realize how much force I put, and so I pushed my finger all the way through. And the way these things are designed, the way these things are designed is that when it's pulled up, it closes, and when it's pulled down, it pushes down. Well, when you get your finger caught, your finger pushes it down, but then when you try and pull up, imagine your finger is stuck right there. It'll cut into your finger as you're trying to pull up.
Like one of those
Chinese finger traps. It's like a Chinese finger trap, but terrible because it's teeth. And so I got my finger caught in that, and I started yelling for help. And my wife came and helped me and spooned me to safety. She used the spoon to get up under my finger so I can slip my finger out. my finger still hurts. So that was day 2. I'm still getting used to this whole filming a lot thing. There's times where I forget to pull out the camera, and then there's times where I pull out the camera and things aren't really happening. So please bear with me as time goes. It'll get better. I have 344 more of these. Wait, that's not right at all. There's 365 days in a year. That means I have 363 more to go. So that's the end of this one. I'm literally going to end this video, edit it as fast as I can, and upload it hopefully before 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock Arizona time. So yeah, thank you all for watching day 2 of this adventure, and I will see all of you tomorrow.